Oh my God, hey. It's us. Welcome to With Whit. Welcome to With Whit. Welcome to With Whit. And welcome to With Whit. Date night with Whit.
Yeah.
It's a balmy 91 degrees in Studio City, California on September 17th, 2025, the day before my husband turns 44.
Yep, I'm here. I'm here, everyone.
Welcome to With Whit.
I'm here. I'm turning 44. Sounds old. I mean, the good news is it doesn't sound like that much older than 43.
It kind of does.
Oh, is that how you feel?
It kind of feels like you're into your mid 40s.
Oh, I definitely am.
43 is still early 40s,
Right.
and I think 44 to 46 is now mid, and then 47 to 49 is late.
No, I think that is the accepted definition. All right, so I'm into my mid, so it is different than that, but I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Because you're happy, because you're settled in your life. So
I mean, yes. I mean, there's a ton of blessings, but it's also not like I'm not happy just because settled. Because sometimes I didn't feel super settled like 3 weeks ago.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
We are settled. We're settled. But life is about change and
how you're supposed to feel. I know. When I turned 40, everyone's like, how do you feel? Does it feel different? I'm like, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
Right.
We're getting something to eat. We're heading to get something to eat.
Well, yeah, you guys know the format of the podcast. If you're listening, we're in the car and we're on our way to a surprise lunch location that we will review midway through this podcast. If you're joining us on YouTube, hi, welcome. We're wearing sunglasses, which is different for me. And yeah, I'm turning 44, and I guess that could be the something on my mind.
Something on my mind.
Here's my perspective on aging. I have been not super good to my body, while it was younger and stronger, but I feel like I'm treating my body better. And I'm hoping I'm going to continue to do that. So it's almost as if at 44 and 45 and 46, hopefully when I'm have super good habits, that I'll be younger than I was when I was 34 and not treating my body well. But the real truth, that's kind of a lie. Because the real truth is I basically have been treating my body
the same
since I was 13. Yeah. Wait, will you hold the mic real quick?
2 mics.
Yeah.
How loud am I? Which part of town are we going into, by the way?
Surprise.
Oh, it's all a surprise.
No, we're going into Beverly Hills.
Okay. We went into Beverly Hills last time. We went to the Beverly Hills cheese shop last time, which came up in my conversation last night with my girlfriends. Joanna said was her favorite sandwich in the city, the one that I got.
Yours was very good, and we decided... I think our scores were less than the
Larchmont
cheese shop. And then I don't know if we did this one for podcast, but we also went to Domingo's in Encino.
Oh,
and
right.
Did I get you? Yeah, well, you had a sandwich. We did not do this, but we also decided it was better than Beverly Hills cheese shop.
Yeah, it was delicious. That was a good rec.
Well, today might beat them all. But before we jump ahead of ourselves, what's on your mind? You feeling pretty good?
I am feeling really good. I'm really hungry, so I'm very excited for this meal. But I'm feeling really, really good. I had such a great week last week, work-wise and friend-wise, and just felt so fulfilled.
Wait, get into it.
Okay.
Talk about what happened for work.
Well,
where were you?
I was in New York for New York Fashion Week, and it's like a little vacation for me. I really don't take it too seriously. I think anybody that does needs to really calm down, but
calm down, nerd.
Calm down. But
okay, Ashley Olsen, you nerd.
For some reason, it's just a happy place for me. I run into so many people that I haven't seen in so long. I meet so many people that are so excited to be there. The vibes and the energy is just so good. There were 2 friends in the city that are from LA that were there, and I got to spend quality time with them. We went to Swedish House Mafia at Arthur Ashe Stadium. stadium, which was funny because I was like sitting in a box being like,
You could have been there for the tennis.
yes, I was like totally like, oh my God, I'm here, but not. And
wait, can I talk about something that you hit on that made me think about something?
Yes, of course.
Like you've been going to New York Fashion Week forever, and like you love it because you actually love clothing and fashion and the art of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a billion people there who are there for like the business of it. And we were just talking about how whack it would be to have to like work for a company where there was like business politics and new people coming in and trying to take your job. And you're like, I'm just here to try and do the group project that we are all here to do to make money. But there's other people trying to cut me down and like do all that shit. And I think like those people who work in fashion and don't love the art of it and like are just in it to be like backstabby and whatever, like
cunty.
There will come a time, a reckoning, if you will, where the world realizes like what I see in you and that like you have a pure love of fashion and like you should be the next editor of Vogue.
Oh my God.
You know, or like you just like get the credit you deserve for being like a pure fashion woman.
Yeah, I'm like a pure fashion lover. My biggest issue with Fashion Week is that designers don't let me come to their shows. Like, and what I'm saying and not taking it seriously kind of refers back to that, and that I don't get offended. Like, I try not to take it that seriously because I understand the business of it all.
And like just to make it clear, crystallize it. Like, I think it's because like serious fashion people relate you to reality TV, and they're like, fashion is better than reality TV.
Yep. Completely.
And like I think these people are idiots because that isn't who you are. You're a fashion lover, and like they would be lucky to have you.
I appreciate that, but
and who are we talking about too? Let's name them.
Well,
let's name them. Zach Posen, go yourself, Zach.
No. Cool. Zach Posen's super cool.
Oh, you're cool. Okay,
I take it back.
I take it back. Who is it? Calvin Klein. Off, Calvin.
It's just such an interesting thing because there's, the influencers, which like sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm that or if I'm like a reality star or whatever, but the influencers are who is actually like selling
your
the
shit.
Stuff. And then for
them, Alexander Wang.
So
who are we talking about? Can you give me one name so I can understand?
How would you like
Dolce and Gabbana?
Kate. This was an American. These are
Kate
like
Spade?
No, it's a brand. It's KHAITE.
Spell it normally. The next brand to come out and like take all the vowels out of their name, they can go themselves.
So that I'm like constantly working towards. It's funny. I'm like, I still want to go to the shows
because you like the art of what they're doing.
Yes, like I don't get offended, and I'm still gonna go when they invite me.
Right. But their ranking of who's cool and who's not is so silly.
It's silly.
And we don't play into that.
I said to my manager, I was like, I don't even need to sit in the front row. Like, I don't even need to be photographed. If they're embarrassed that I'm there, like, I just want to go see the show, like stand there and see it. And he's like, no, you don't. Like, if you're going to the show, like, you're going to sit front row.
Max is playing that game too. And like, the game has to be played in some ways, and in some ways it doesn't. Like, we were just saying this about Sonny. That like I want him to play by the rules, but eventually, like I want what I really want him to know or like do is like to make up his own rules.
Completely. Kelly Catrone said this to me too, though. The same thing that Max.
Sorry, is
the
that
stuff in the back?
Is that gonna drive us crazy?
Yeah, we can pull over at the next pullover spot. It's okay. I just have like a tennis racket, some cleats, like
Pull over right here.
Okay.
It's all rolling around. Big bump. We have an off-road vehicle.
Kelly was the original person to tell me just not to go to a show unless I was sitting front row, by the way. I'm a big sweet person, and I love having something lightly sweet with my morning coffee, something crunchy, something with some goodness in it. So when I find something that I love that's both delicious and made with really thoughtful ingredients, it becomes a quick staple in my house. Purely Elizabeth is one of those brands for me. Purely Elizabeth makes granolas, oatmeals, and cereals that are intentionally crafted with superfoods like ancient grains, nuts, and seeds. They're certified USDA organic, gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO project verified. But I will say, the thing that keeps me coming back is the taste. It just is. The texture, the taste, the ingredients. Their original ancient grain granola is my personal hero product, and once you try it, you'll know why. I've been eating it for years. It's made with organic oats, nutritious ancient grains, and superfood seeds like chia, quinoa, and amaranth, and it's baked with coconut oil and sustainably sourced coconut sugar. The result is perfectly crunchy, salty, sweet, obsession-worthy clusters that you'll want to sprinkle on yogurt, pour into a bowl with milk, or my favorite way, just a snack straight out of the bag. There are a ton of fun, delicious granola flavors to choose from: chocolate sea salt, blueberry hemp, vanilla almond butter, something for everyone. Honestly, it's really hard for me to even pick a favorite. So if you're looking for something that feels indulgent but is made with ingredients you can feel good about, you have to try Purely Elizabeth. Visit purelyelizabeth.com and use code WIT at checkout for 20% off. Purely Elizabeth, taste the obsession. Jewelry is just the best when it feels like more than just an accessory. When it becomes something you reach for every day because it actually means something to you. This is what HART Jewelry is all about. HART is a sister-led jewelry brand that's known for creating soulful, personalized, long-lasting jewelry. I had the best conversation with founder Hart Haggerty on the podcast recently, and it gave me such a deeper appreciation for the heart, no pun intended, behind her brand. Hart's custom charm jewelry is so special because you get to design it yourself with over 50 meaningful charms, from symbols of motherhood, luck, and manifestation to simple initials or playful icons. You can build a necklace or bracelet that feels exactly like you or someone that you love. Super, super cute gift idea. The process is fun and simple. Choose your chain, drag and drop your charms right on the website, and they'll send you a photo of your piece before it ships. Everything is made in their Charleston studio with extra care, and the quality is amazing. HART uses 3 times more gold plating than the industry standard, so your jewelry is made to last, something that we got into on the episode, which I found really, really interesting. I also wanted to talk about this because I've had my heart piece forever. It has like a cracked heart, a martini glass charm, a matchstick charm, and it's just like stayed in such amazing condition. And it's not solid gold. So it's just the quality is amazing. Heart jewelry isn't just super beautiful, it's personal. If you live in a city with a retail store, you can also book a complimentary virtual styling appointment or private event. Visit shophart.com and use code WIT15 for 15% off your first purchase. That's shophart.com and use code WIT15 for 15% off your first order. Heart rarely ever discounts their custom jewelry, so this is a very exclusive offer to listeners, and you can follow them at Shop Heart on Instagram and TikTok, and Heart's personal Substack, Hart Haggerty.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that she was like, make up your own rules, which is something she would say. It would be like it would be like the name of her book, but like they are playing by the rules. They're all drones, and they're all playing by these stupid rules of like who someone else has deemed cool, and this whole gatekeeping world in every industry is such bullshit. That's why YouTube was cool, because it democratized content and like you could just put it out. But now the algorithm is just making it so whoever designed the algorithm is deciding what is cool. Or no, that's not how it works. They're like really seeing what people are into, which is like hate, bait, rage clicking and shit like that. It's all up. Oh!
It's all sports stuff.
We're a big sport family. Do sports.
Racket.
Thing to throw a ball with the dog, like a one of those.
Okay.
I'm on one, babe.
You are?
I'm on one. Yeah.
No, don't be. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know, sometimes you got to play the game in certain respects, and it can be fun. And for most of the rest of our life, you don't. It's fine. It's fine.
No, because it's not it's gatekeeping in any of these industries, and it's talentless people who hang on to the power to gatekeep because that's all they have.
True.
It's true.
Nonetheless, it was a fabulous week.
Yeah, and you still have fun. Like, how awesome and cool are you? You're like None of this is going to get me down. I'm going to go get the best out of Fashion Week and like what it should be really about, which is like you enjoying the fashion and like having fun at the parties and seeing people and being in New York in a beautiful time.
It was just perfect.
It
was really, really perfect. And then we went to Chicago, which was also perfect. We were there, obviously, if you follow us on Instagram, we were there with March 4th. And that was just a beautiful weekend that like working with March 4th continues to just make me so much more confident as well. So I'm just coming off a high from the week and feeling good. Did get like a call from my mom's caretaker. That was kind of stressful. So my mom, with her memory issues, is just really, really like raging against them. And she's frustrated and she's not fully understanding or, what's going on. And so she thinks she can have more freedom than she should. So it can be a lot at times. Like I was talking about this with my best friends last night too. They're like, how are you? And I'm like, in moments, it can be all encompassing. Like on Friday when I have my family phone calls where the 5 of us get together and talk about what's going on and this, like have a state of the union with her, it's like I leave feeling like a shell of a person. Like I can't function or do anything else. And then I'm learning to cope though. Like I know this is how I feel for right now, for the next 20 minutes, like breathe through it. You can work yourself out of it. Like it's not always going to be like this. And so it's like there are moments that are really low and bad and sad. And then I like realize what my life really looks like and I can move off of it.
That's pretty mature sounding.
So
way to go.
Yeah. And I felt like the same thing was happening with the fertility stuff and the surrogate. Like I'm thinking about it. It's not like I'm not thinking about it or that I'm in denial about any of this stuff. It's just that there's only so much that we can control. And I really actually believe that now. And maybe that is 40, maybe.
Hey man, this is 40. They should do a movie called This Is 40. Just like show what it's really like, to be 40.
That was a good movie.
So I think so. I think it's like, compartmentalizing, like not ignoring that something is happening, but giving it the appropriate amount of weight, vis-a-vis the other awesome shit that you have in your life.
Yeah.
And you're about to have an awesome sandwich right in your face. Oh, I gave it away. It's a sandwich place.
Also, I feel like I haven't been procrastinating as much. I have been doing things when I say I'm going to do them. And in all respects, both in like scheduling us or sunny stuff or work stuff. And I think that is, I know that is just making me feel a lot better about everything.
Great. Well, let's keep it going. Next week might be a tougher week, and that's fine. Ebbs and flows.
We're going back to New York next week.
Great. I love to travel. It's like one of my favorite things.
Sunny has no school on Wednesday for Rosh Hashanah, and then we're leaving Thursday.
Okay, copy that.
I think.
I'll be there. Going to a wedding.
I'm excited for that.
My oldest friends. He's asked me to read a passage at the ceremony, which my other friend told me is like the one of 2 like FU jobs at a wedding. Yeah. Whatever. I'm happy to do it.
It's not like he had groomsmen or anything at this point, so
right.
I think it's an honor.
I don't want to be one of those people who keeps score like that. And I know this guy loves me and I love him, and that's all that
he
matters.
does.
I'm honored.
Am I gonna know anybody at this wedding, or am I like gonna be free to fly? Right.
You'll know not one other single
Stop
soul.
it. Jamie well, we don't know him, but okay.
Yeah, you'll know
God.
Jamie. Have you met Jamie?
Yeah.
Right. It's hard for me to remember.
It's okay. You have a lot of friends.
Super popular.
Yeah, a lot of friends.
Just for anyone super popular listening, you can identify with what it's like to be super popular.
Mm-hmm. It's really...
Okay, so that's on your mind. We did what's on my mind, turning 44. Sunny, we discussed a little bit. Really want that kid to go to camp. Not next summer maybe, but like the summer after or the summer after that.
I agree. I feel like we need maybe one good summer of like day camp, and then we can send him off.
Yes.
I think that he'll still be maybe too scarred next summer to like just be sent off to sleepaway camp, but who knows?
No, next summer is just too soon.
Yeah, he's only 8 next summer.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't go to camp until I was like 12 or 13.
Okay.
But I would like for him to go. I think he's going to love it. I loved camp.
I agree. I would also maybe like to discuss on here, like, no iPad during the week and only iPad on the weekends.
Okay, iPad rule adjustments.
Yeah.
He's been pretty good as we change the rules. Like,
He
doesn't
is.
have a meltdown.
No, not at all. That's why I think that we can
Get
make
away
them
with
stricter.
Let's tighten the vice.
I think it's bad.
iPad is bad. I mean, no one's going to tell you it's good. You know, I think the way he does it, it could be worse. You did see this article headline, maybe from New York Magazine, about how Roblox, which is what he primarily does, is like turning all of our children into a generation of mindless consumers. And that sounded pretty bad.
Yeah, agree with that.
Sonny does like to shop, so it is tracking. He likes to buy Bucket Squad shorts.
He likes to buy something anywhere, but that's also partly me in him too. But yes, I more wonder what kind of like serotonin disruptor it is, because I just feel like it's making other things sound less fun, and that is bumming me out.
Yes, I agree. It is sucking his will to like go outside and try new things.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, weekends, even some rules on the weekends, but like I don't know. I don't even know if I love the socializing aspect of it for him this young either.
Yeah, and he does a lot of FaceTiming with friends, and like we think it's kind of nice. You know, he's like talking to his friends, and that part seems nice. I mean, talking to your friends and playing video games, I don't find to be as like mind-numbing as like staring at an algorithm like YouTube Kids that just like feeds him like whatever it's feeding him. I'm not sure what's going on endlessly. These games are pretty innocent, like Grow Garden, and like they're learning good things, but I don't know, like there is some motivation by Roblox to like keep these kids on there, and I know I don't trust anyone out there, so they're not above like doing bad stuff to these kids to keep them on there, and then I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, we're locking down.
I think it would be time to have a Roblox expert on, or someone to dive deep into this for us, because I know I don't have the answers, and I'm sure everyone else out there is like us and would like to get some actual info. Unlike celebrity gossip, which I'm down to make up. Yeah, no. I want to give actual good parenting advice, so maybe we should drill down deeper on this one.
Yeah, I would like to learn about it more too.
Let's high five.
Let's do it. I'm also cracking down on nutrition for him as well. I felt really bad yesterday. Tell me if I'm such a Karen, you guys, okay? So
maybe a Karen.
Sonny was getting picked up at school yesterday by one of his friend's nannies, and I know that they usually like go to 7-Eleven for a snack, and for some reason that's just bothering me. And also it's because I'm so tuned into Sonny now, like I see his energy when he's eating right. And anyway, so I texted the mom yesterday, and I was like, God, I can't believe I did this.
Why? I don't think this sounds that
really
bad.
I was like, what's the plan for snack after school? And she was like, Jenny's just gonna take them to 7-Eleven. And I was like, do you think maybe you could bring like a healthy snack or something, or I can even meet you and bring something? I'd love for him to have more options.
But like maybe like she's not responsible for Sonny's snack.
I know. That's why I'm like...
I know. Now I'm going back on what I said. But like, I don't think it's unreasonable. It's on us. Like, if they're going to take him, it's on Sonny to not choose something disgusting at 7-Eleven.
Right. But what's not disgusting at 7-Eleven?
Bag of pretzels. I don't know. Something that isn't like the worst. There's not a whole lot of great options, but I've been with Sonny and friends. I mean, like, you guys can go. Even I'll let him get like a candy bar. Now it seems like a Reese's peanut butter cup is better than like Trolleys or Takis
or like like Feastable chocolate Gatorade.
But that's also a gut reaction, and trusting our feelings. Back to that conversation, I looked it up, and like, this is ChatGPT, okay, last night. So I asked ChatGPT, is sugar bad for kids? And
processed sugar or just straight up sugar?
I said sugar.
Okay.
And they were like, sugar is a classic like empty calorie. It doesn't like give them anything positive, and like too much of it will cause tooth decay and could lead to like diabetes down the road. But the answer, the way I interpreted the answer, is less that it's bad for you and just like empty calories and not necessarily good for you. And that once in a while is all good. And so like Sonny's having a what was it called? Feastable?
Yeah.
I asked ChatGPT, I was like, what about a Beastable, Feastable chocolate? And he's like, no, Dad, no. They're going to think it's the chocolate. I'm talking about the chocolate milk. You have to say, and he was doing this with his hands. It's like, you have to talk about you have to ask the chocolate milk. And I was like, you need to calm down.
Calm down.
But now I see how jacked up I am. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
that's why it's for me.
Story short, once in a while it's okay. How many times does Jenny pick them up?
No, so I would say my thing is have the Snickers, the Feastables, whatever, in addition to
a mother banana,
some protein, a piece of cheese, some turkey slices, some fruit, some coconut water. Like have it as well. Like give options. So I felt bad because it's not my place to like
tell some other mom what to do with their kids.
No,
while they're already picking them up and stuff. But you're not a Karen.
So I'm admitting it here. I'm just
you're
admitting
not a
it
Karen.
here.
This is a friend of yours. And here's the other thing. Like just the fact that we care and are having this conversation and thinking about what he's eating and like attempting to push him in the right direction and trying to figure out what the right direction is, like that's pretty much the whole ballgame. Like if he has 10 Beastables over the next like 10 months, it's not really going to matter because long term he's going to understand to the best we can teach him like what's good and bad for his body.
Completely.
So we're crushing it there. Perfect kid. Done. A+.
A+.
The details.
We don't have to talk about that email from his teachers last week. Enough, Sonny. Enough,
Sonny. I need to cleanse my mother palate.
Let's do it. We put so much energy into our work, our families, our health, but how often do we put that same energy into our relationships? The truth is, even in the best partnerships, intimacy can take a back seat. Between long days, busy schedules, and just plain exhaustion, it's easy to start feeling disconnected. That's why it was so exciting to find Arya. It was something that I thought was pretty revolutionary. Arya is like having a personal concierge for your love life. Arya ignites connection and intimacy by alleviating the shame and guesswork for couples who want more from their relationship, but don't necessarily know where to start. It takes away a lot of the pressure by giving couples simple, inspiring ways to connect and rediscover each other. Instead of wondering, where do we even start? Arya takes care of the research and inspiration, and you just get to enjoy the experience together. What I appreciate most is that Arya isn't about grand gestures or unrealistic expectations. It's about the everyday moments, bringing back curiosity, playfulness, and that spark that reminds you why you fell in love in the first place. We already turn to technology to make so many parts of life easier: fitness, meditation, health, therapy. So why not use it to strengthen our relationships too? Arya makes intimacy feel less like another task on the list and more like something fun you actually look forward to. Because sometimes it's not about being too tired for intimacy. It's just about needing the right inspiration. Bring the spark back to your relationship by trying something new and visit aria.fyi/withwhit for 15% off your first month. That's aria.fyi/withwhit for 15% off your first month. Do you sometimes feel like you're doing all the right things? You're eating well, you're moving your body, you're trying your best to get enough sleep, yet you still feel like something's just off and you just know you should be able to feel better? For so many women, the missing piece comes down to hormones. When your hormones aren't in optimal range, it can ripple through every part of your life: your energy, digestion, mood, even weight management. That's where Hormone Harmony comes in to save the day. Created by an award-winning German nutrition scientist, Hormone Harmony is a powerful herbal formula with 12 carefully chosen adaptogens in each single capsule. Each of these ingredients is backed by science and has been proven effective in clinical studies for women of all different ages and needs. Hormone Harmony is made by Happy Mammoth, a company with a zero compromise policy. No GMOs, no artificial fillers or flavors, no junk, just clinically proven plant-based ingredients. And women everywhere are seeing results. In a survey of over 1,800 women, 86% said it supported easier weight management, 77% noticed improved moods, and every single one reported feeling more like themselves again. Plus, there are over 50,000 rave reviews celebrating more energy, better sleep, and a greater sense of balance. So if you are ready to take back your energy and confidence, now's the perfect time to try it. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code WITHWIT at checkout. You can try Hormone Harmony risk-free and get 15% off your first order with code WITHWIT at checkout. What if dinner could make itself? With Suvie, it pretty much does. Suvie is a smart countertop oven with built-in refrigeration that also pairs with a flexible meal delivery service. So dinner time is no longer something to stress about. Here's how it works. Load your ingredients in the morning, set the time you want to eat, and when you walk in the door at the end of the day, dinner is hot, home cooked, and the house smells like someone's been cooking in the kitchen for hours. Since Suvie showed up in our kitchen, our takeout nights have dropped way down. The oven may be compact, but it's powerful, offering more than 15 cooking modes like air fry, steam, roast, and broil. Everything comes out cooked to perfection, whether you're making one of their chef-prepared meals or experimenting with your own recipes. You can choose from over 50 chef-prepared balanced meals, and new ones drop every week. From comforting teriyaki salmon to fresh inventive flavors, Suvie makes it effortless to eat well. It's like having a personal, cute little robot chef in your kitchen that knows exactly when you want dinner ready. Right now, Suvie is offering 16 free meals with your order, plus a 100-day risk-free trial. Dinner just got smarter and so much easier. Stop spending hours in the kitchen or a fortune on delivery. Go to suvie.com/withwit. That's SUVIE.com/withwit to get started. Save time, eat better with Suvie.
That was an ad from our sponsor. We're back to Cleanse the Palate.
Pop culture palate cleanser.
Cleanse it. We can't think of a lot.
The first thing that came to my mind was I saw on Instagram today, 15 years ago was the VMAs where Britney Spears performed Oops, I Did It Again in that like nude outfit with the glitter. Christina Aguilera performed, Whitney Houston performed, Janet Jackson performed, NSYNC performed, like Eminem performed, Nelly performed. It was some like insane night. Arya came out and presented an award, and I was just like, oh my God, what was that? If that was 2015. 25? Yeah, like such a good era when I was like really into.
No, you were 30. It was 10 years ago.
No, longer.
2015 was 10 years ago.
Oh, sorry. Then it was 2010. It was 25 years ago was with the VMAs I'm talking about.
You were 15.
It was 2000. Yeah, I was 15. Yeah, when these people were my heroes.
Now, the VMAs, they're not even on MTV anymore. They were on CBS.
Seriously?
Yeah. And it was like hosted by LL Cool J. I don't know. This is like we're so old people talk, but like maybe it's also true for the whole industry that there aren't pop stars like that anymore. Or I don't know. I don't know.
Except for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's a big pop star.
We
always try and talk about Taylor Swift
somehow,
like on Pop Culture Palate Cleanser, because she's the biggest star there is, and then we have nothing interesting to say. I don't give a shit. She immediately makes me bored.
You know what I was thinking? Why isn't Dua Lipa a bigger star?
You know, Erin, my friend who I play golf with, said she was like the hottest pop star. And
she is.
Immediately I rejected it out of hand because, not that I don't think she's beautiful, but in my head I was like, there's just got to be a hotter one. And then I tried to think of one and I couldn't.
In your eyes.
In my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, who else, who's on the list? Who's the hottest pop stars right now? That's fun. This is good for clipping.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sorry, are we talking about hottest, like burning up the charts hot, or hottest looking? We're talking about hottest looking in the golf cart, just so you know. We're not talking about burning up the charts. I don't give a
You're like Chappell Roan.
Right. I don't know the charts. Do we, like, is it up to talk about who's hot or not?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, guess what? I'm bringing back up, okay? Because nobody gives a shit about who's burning up the chart. That's objective. Let's get into the subjective. Who's the hottest? Dua Lipa's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Tate McRae is hot.
I don't know all the names of them either.
Can you
There's
picture
like a K-pop one that's hot. The actress from
Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa is hot.
Yeah, I
saw J-Lo dancing around in her underwear. J-Lo's obviously hot, but I was like, back to our conversation about J-Lo. Why she got to still be doing this? Like, she was in underwear, and like you could see the space between the beginning of the vagina and the thigh, and I was like, well, why do we have to push the envelope so hard? Like, you got to be worth a lot of money.
Olivia Rodrigo.
She's very pretty.
She's beautiful.
Any other news in pop culture? We started watching the Charlie Sheen documentary, and that's going to be fun.
So fun.
I like to see people behaving badly.
It's crazy, crazy life.
We haven't gotten really that far into it, just a lot about Martin Sheen. And I wonder why Emilio and Martin opted out. I don't know.
Probably because they were embarrassed and ashamed. Or maybe they don't speak to Charlie anymore. Did he say there? I don't know. We'll get there.
It's good to speculate about that.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll let you know in a later podcast. All right.
I was all confused with who was Carlos Estevez, who was Emilio Estevez. I was like, who are the Estevezes? Right. Who are the Sheens? I'm really confused here.
They didn't
but
do
I
a
figured
great
it
job.
out. I figured it out. I was just like, Mighty Ducks. I was like, you go, Charlie Sheen is Emilio Estevez last night.
No,
you go,
who's Carlos Estevez?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's Charlie Sheen. And then like you processed it for like 20 minutes and fell asleep.
Yeah, I processed it. I was like, wait, what? Charlie Sheen is not the dude from Mighty Ducks.
No, that's Emilio Estevez.
I know.
Carlos Estevez
is his original name.
Yeah.
Yes. I got that. Yes. I got it.
But Martin Sheen doesn't strike me as very Spanish.
Yeah, where did the Estevez come from? Their mom?
They didn't do a great job of explaining it, or they explained it right when you were asking me about it.
Which usually happens.
Yes. This regular couple stuff. You're listening to this with your partner and you're like, that's us.
I'm also watching 4 Seasons on Netflix, which I'm laughing out loud at. It's Tina Fey and Steve Carell.
Yes.
Carell? Carell.
Steve Carell.
We are really aging ourselves.
Yeah.
And
Steve Carell is older than we are. And we're like, who's that guy?
It's good. If you're 40 plus like us, you'll like it.
Came to the right place. Yeah, that was some good pop stuff. We did the popness.
Yeah. What was the best thing you ate last week? The best thing I ate.
So last week you were gone. It was me and Sunny. We were hanging on by a thread. So,
really?
No, we were totally fine. But I wasn't like taking them out to dinner or like cooking good things. Like,
you didn't have the energy to be cooking.
My man ate a bowl of rice one night for dinner. I mean, I made him chicken, and I was thinking that was the best thing I ate actually, but he didn't like the chicken. I made chicken. Last week was really not great, so this isn't the best one. But I made chicken breast, like bone in, skin on chicken breast, which normally, I prefer the thigh, but I seared it in the cast iron pan. I did the cold sear method where you just put it in cold and let it come up to temperature, and then finished it in the oven. And it was so tender and juicy, and like I seasoned the skin well. It was flavorful. Like it was a real treat. I chopped it up and put it in a bowl with rice and put some bashans on it. And had a great teriyaki bowl, and the rest of the stuff I can't even remember what I ate. So that was the best.
That sounds good. Not up my alley, but good for you. I have a couple things that are on my mind.
Yeah, you were in New York.
The thing is, for Fashion Week, it's not like I was like sitting down for good meals or anything, but I had a lot of good pizza.
Why can't you sit down for good meals? Too busy?
Kind of. I had a good like cheeseburger at 9 Orchard. That was tasty, but not the best thing I ate. Honestly, the best thing I ate was probably last night at Joe's. Like my friend Joe, who has not been on this podcast. I don't think I've allowed her on or invited her on. You can listen to her on Jackie Schimmel's podcast, and she got canceled off that podcast.
Joe did?
Yeah.
What did
Jackie's
she say?
like, you're never allowed back on. She's just insane. She's insane. You guys know Cousin Joe from Jackie Schimmel's podcast. She's famous. But I went to her house, and she's an amazing chef now. And she made chicken meatballs, which I ate, and they were unbelievable, and homemade tzatziki, homemade like roasted potatoes and onions that she like boiled in chicken broth.
Yeah. Love
An
that.
unbelievable salad, like crunchy salad with avocado and escarole.
Oh, I love
And
escarole.
it
Escarole
was
is in the Big Sur Bakery salad we like.
It was so good. And then she got the chocolate macaroons from Erewhon. You guys, they sell in the mason jar. Whew. I gotta go start shopping at Erewhon.
I don't know. I don't think you have to.
I think I do. I think I should treat myself every couple weeks.
Fine, but we can't do our like weekly grocery shop.
No. But just some fun treats like that. Like these macaroons were so good. I think I would like a bunch of their homemade snacks. Ooh, wedding. So yeah, that was the best thing I ate.
That meal sounds delicious.
You would have loved it. You really would have loved it.
All right, well, we'll try and recreate so you can enjoy at home.
Joanna can give you the recipes, and she was like, everything is clean. Like, there's no dairy, there's no butter. Like, she's very, very, very health conscious, and it was amazing. So, bye.
Props to Joe. All right, well, that's perfect timing because we're pulling up, and this is the exact same spot as the Beverly Hills cheese
I know.
shop.
Are we going to have to park in that same parking lot?
I don't know, but we're okay on time, which feels good.
Okay, great.
You guys hang tight. All right, we're back.
Back.
All right, can you guess what it is? You probably can guess what it was.
It's a grab and go type of situation
Had
here.
you heard of this place before?
I hadn't heard of Lorenzo's before, and it's interesting because my friends and I were talking about new sandwich spots in LA, and we were talking about the one right down the street, and this didn't come up. Who told you about the spot?
Just the internet. I don't know, maybe Rick Locks or what's that guy? I can't remember the other guys.
Okay, so first of all, tell us what you got first, and then put your mic down.
Okay, I got the special crudo. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Which is mozzarella and prosciutto, which is like the classic shit. This is what I came for. I really wanted to get the roast beef. I think this is about $20, but let's take a bite. Oh shit.
The bread looked insane. They fresh bake this focaccia every day. I wanted to get some rolls to go. It's a lot of meat, but you're obsessed. I can tell.
All right, here's the deal. Remember last time we talked about air in a sandwich?
Yes.
And like so much meat? This one's packed in there. And like, it's not like ribbons of meat. It's like a big, thick hunk that you need to like get through and then it'll get stuck in your molars, which isn't ideal. But the bread, the meat, the flavor, and then there's something else on there. I wish I knew. It's like the olive oil, and it's like olive oil and pepper. That's what it is, the black pepper. It's so good. It's so good. This is better than all of them.
Meatball sub.
Here, lean over your thing. There you go. That's a good idea. Whoa. That smells bomb. Wow.
They said it was an almond pesto.
They meant it.
It's so good. Why don't I eat meatball sandwiches more often, actually?
Yeah, you like it's, just ground beef. All right, let's give it a score. Out of 10, sweetheart.
Mine's a 9 out of 10.
Good score, obviously.
The only thing that's missing, I feel like, is maybe a little bit more crunch. Like the bread could have been toasted like a slight second longer, but it's insane.
This isn't my favorite type of sandwich. This is like as good as I've ever had of a prosciutto mozzarella sandwich, and the bread is great. I give it a 9.4.
Okay, guys.
All right, I think that's a podcast. I gotta hit the road.
Anything else you want to tell me?
I love you.
How much you love me?
I do. I love you a lot. I'm proud of you.
We had such a good week, and then we had such a good conversation on Saturday night. We had a fun night, and we are just so aligned, and I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Good stuff. And it's not always roses and apple pie, and it's nice to take a moment to enjoy when it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last episode of this, I was crying for 6 minutes of the episode.
Sure, no tears this time.
No tears. It's a win. Love you guys.
All right, see you next time. Thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.